You gotta let Jimmy the locks to make it work. It's so bad though. Alrighty, do you want to be home or right?
I was right to be home.
Yeah, you can be home. I'll play down. I'll get burned.
I'm not. I don't think I'll be too good on this controller, eh?
No, that's all good. The analog sticks probably won't be in the right place for you, and the triggers will feel all squishy and weird.
Yeah, it feels weird already.
I'll be away.
Just the way that I can.
Oh, who's your team of choice?
Is this like updated rosters or is it like?
This is current as to before the start of the playoffs because I haven't had this thing connected to the net yet, and for that I'm sorry.
I just want to score with Danny Healy.
Oh no, just burn. I will play. Actually, if we got the first round of the playoffs, I'll play as the Avalanche.
Sweet.
And then maybe I can change history. That should all be pretty accurate.
Well, history will be made.
History will be made. I do have to admit, I've been super nervous, and I plan on following through with your flat tradition, if you want to tell me how that works.
Oh, okay. So the idea came from like a FIFA game that all my mates play. It's basically when you're playing NHL, someone gets 5 goals or more on you, like they win by 5 goals or more, then you got to write them a public apology on Facebook. So that comes in if you get 5 goals, and then if you get 10, you have to apologise to their parents in person.
Wait, I've got to apologise to my parents or to your parents?
No, you have to apologise to my parents in person if I beat you by 10 goals or more.
If you beat me by more than 10 goals, I will go to training and we'll have to do a video of me apologising to Graham.
And he has to accept it as well.
He has to accept it? I don't know, he might still be mad at me.
Yeah, I don't know if he can forgive me for that.
He might fire me from the team. This will be the first and last video ever made.
You might just be demoted to the gear manager.
Oh god. The horror.
You can tie Vlado's skates for him.
I don't think he'd appreciate my job. Or is it? Does he like a loose skate? Because I could probably manage that.
Oh, he's a pretty loose individual, but a hard man to please.
Oh dear.
I like to think of him as my life coach.
So, because you guys had a bye last week and you had a good chance to get amongst it.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of the team had a pretty big night out. In particular, some individuals that had to be on What Now at 6 a.m. But they did a pretty good job of hiding that when on the TV. I think the girls still said that they were told in the studio. So
they were playing a little gong show hockey for the boys on What Now. That actually makes me feel a lot better because I've got some flatmates actually that worked for that show, and they were worried that they were in a bad mood. But if they were hiding hangovers, that'd be a much better explanation. They'll appreciate it.
I think he was doing pretty well to put it away.
Oh well, good effort, boys. You're making the team proud. So, given that your NHL tradition of public apologies, who's fallen victim so far, and who falls victim the most often?
Well, okay. I think I'm the only one so far that hasn't had to apologise, but I was pretty lucky the other day because Fish had 4-0 on me, and I just managed to get away with that, get another one scored on me. But the person who apologised the most is definitely Eddie. I think he's written like 6 apologies, so he's getting quite good at it by now. Eddie
of the West Auckland Admirals formerly, and a cup of coffee with us at the Red Devils.
Yeah, great guy, Eddie.
He is a great guy.
Oh god.
Some might say the greatest guy.
Some may.
I'll have to flash up some pictures of these apologies because they're truly wonderful. They're like the highlight of my morning when I see that someone's had to. Oh no.
Oh. Look at that.
I'm gonna have to start drafting one in my head instead of trying to talk on mic, because if I give up any more odd mans like that, I'm gonna be writing a novel.
Well, I was actually trying to pass there, but it worked out for me.
Awesome.
I'll take it.
Alrighty.
But the thing with these Facebook apologies is that it's kind of getting to the point now where I just feel like I'm clogging up other people's Facebook feeds if Eddie continually is apologising. So, you know, I told him next time maybe he could just wash my car or something like that.
It would definitely be a good alternative. If you are a Facebook friend of Tom's and you're worried about these hilarious Facebook apologies clogging up your feed, I invite you to deal with it because I love them. And if you do want them changed, just maybe flick them a message or leave a comment on this video. But I'm definitely showing the footage of or vision of the apologies because they're some of the greatest words ever typed out on a keyboard.
I think I had a couple other suggestions. One other one was, you know, chuck in a few points for like in between. Say if you lose by 8 goals, then maybe you gotta go and knock on 8 of our neighbours' doors of your choice and just profusely explain to them in explicit detail what went wrong, you know, what happened, break down the play for them.
Give them a full post-period analysis.
Yeah.
Like a real, like a studio talking headers.
Exactly.
Oh, that'd be an experience for those people because I imagine of your neighbourhood, you're probably the only pucky heads on the street.
Yeah, I think we're the only ones that don't mow our lawn either.
Oh yeah, you got a bit of a jungle gun?
We like to call it the Diesel Swamp. Because
the Diesel Swamp.
Yeah, well it was initially called Chateau Le Diesel, but then after we realised that Chateau meant castle, that was out the window because it just wasn't practical. Wasn't a very accurate reflection.
Wasn't descriptive?
Oh no, just we couldn't quite pull it off.
No, fair enough.
Plus, I don't think many people actually knew what it meant.
So if your flight was to have a standings, oh, this is ridiculous.
Legs, mate, legs!
What I was going to ask, thank you, Varley, I would have given you a Vesna vote. If you guys were to have standings in your flat, who's top of the table at old 14, and what are your plans for 15?
I'd say me and my flatmate Fish are pretty equal, and then Josh closely behind, and then Eddie trailing and a wee bit there. But to be honest, Eddie's not bad. He just gets too many penalties. The guy just loves cutting rush to the penalty box.
He's playing heavy minutes.
Yeah,
he's really doing what he can.
That's right though.
We'll check that.
As long as everyone's having fun.
Right. Well, the stats sheet seem to say I'm not getting burned, but I know in my heart that it's not going well.
Don't worry, I've got to go this other direction now. I'm not too good at this.
So we'll see if I can do the numbers, Brad. Yeah, well, because you play local, do you guys play the up and down, or do you use the crazy new true broadcast camera? How do you guys roll?
Well, we play like the Battle for the Cup series most of the time, so we'll play best of 7s. Not all in one sitting, but like you can just save it and come back to it.
Yeah.
So that way, since you're playing best of 7, everyone gets a turn at going home, everyone gets a turn at going away. So it works out.
Oh, right.
And then generally just whoever has the weaker team starts as home. Because we just played that you randomise once, and that's your team.
You're really making it a show of player skill rather than stats.
Yeah, that's good though. Good. We play too much of this in for it.
Oh, fair enough. Well, with winter coming, and, a sad broken city, I guess what else are you going to do?
Not study. That's for sure.
So away from the console, how's your NZIHL season going?
Yeah, no, it's going pretty good. Me and Taylor Kennedy, or TK, have been playing together on D so far this year. With forwards up front have been changing a wee bit, but we started off with Max McCarg, Bradley Apps, and Jackson Lane, and now I think in the most recent game we had Dale, Jake, and Brad, and we got the first goal coming off our line was a pretty important goal in the game against the Admirals that put us back in the first period there. So it was good to get that first goal for our line, and hopefully we can build on it this weekend and get something else going.
Yeah, I've got footage of that goal. Actually, it's a It's a real beaut.
Oh,
Guys working around. Jake does some nonsense pirouetting in the circle and flicks it off to Dell.
yeah. Freshly baked muffin from D. Harris.
I wasn't going to say it, but now that you have, I won't get in trouble. But no, it was definitely a good goal to stem the top.
From Dale Dowdy.
Dale Dowdy, indeed. It's a shame you guys didn't have the Saturday game stream, because that was a good game for your line, and in so much as it explains the joke behind that Facebook picture I made of you two being renegade Malibu detectives.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Mo didn't stick around for too long. I think Taylor was a bit afraid of actually turning up to the flight school with it on his face, but
yeah, we probably would have been a little Top Gun for it.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't want to get on a plane with that guy flying anyway, with or without the moustache, but...
Oh, no! Oh, I got lost in Taylor Kennedy's whiskers.
Hashtag
that was Heatley!
Hashtag 1507.
1506 as well. Hashtag All-Star. Shouts to Ottawa Ghost. Well, anyway, the point was, is I called the picture Blue Line Beat for your fictional cop drama. And it was all inspired off a awesome hit that Taylor laid out on some poor admiral deciding to enter your guys' zone.
Oh, yeah, that was a very poor decision on that guy's part to do that.
He had 3 up along the blue line, and he decided to try go up the guts, and that's happened to be where Taylor was. And then he was on his ass. And I'm too close to an apology.
Right, mate, 2 more goals.
Alright, I gotta get out of this nostalgia funk. Pominville.
Did the population of Pominville just go up by 1?
You better believe I'm gonna source that audio clip off YouTube. Varley, I'm sorry. He's not a happy man with me right now.
I think he's playing dodgeball at the moment.
Dodgeball? What do you mean by that? Do you follow him on Twitter or the Instagrams?
He's just getting out of the way of the puck.
Oh, right. This is a reference to the game. So, as the 3 goals would suggest, I'm a little slow today. So you're looking forward to getting on the road for the first time this season?
Yeah, it's going to be cool. The road trip's always a good time, just on the bus, spin some yarns. I think last time we were watching some Trailer Park Boys. I don't know, just a couple of random movies in between is always a good time. It's kind of annoying, not annoying, but I guess disappointing that it's actually the only road trip we'll have this year in theory, because we're flying to Queenstown this year, unlike previous years.
Flying?
So yeah, I guess we're moving up in the world now.
Man, that's a huge change. I was planning on trying to sneak a way out to Queenstown on that trip, so I might have to book a flight with Taylor Kennedy Air or something. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a seat with the team. So that'll be a bit of a puzzle. Unfortunately, I can't make it down to Dunedin this weekend.
Queenstown's always a good time. I think last time we were in the bus though, we almost got snowed in. We did get snowed in, and we stayed an extra night, which don't think any of the boys were too fussed about being trapped in a city like Queenstown.
No, I can see they'd find a way to muscle through on that front. That time where you were snowed in, you guys managed to stay relatively out of trouble?
Yeah, I think that was the one time that they did.
Yeah, we have a pretty good track record, and I'm careful not to say anything bad about the fine city of Queenstown, because I know we have friends.
Oh yeah, we got some friends there.
I have to be pretty liberal with the block button these days on the Twitter machines.
Oh, I gotta keep the chat pretty limited here for legal reasons.
Yeah, of course, because you are currently studying in that sort of a field, aren't you?
Yeah, this is my 3rd year of law this year. So, I might be done and dusted in and next year or going to plan, or not going to plan, then who knows, I might be around there forever, but no, it's all going well so far. Don't actually know if I want to be a lawyer, but didn't want to go to the real world, so...
Right, here's my chance. Oh, no!
Is he nice with project there?
It was a beauty of a project. I have a sneaking suspicion my shooting's set to always up. Oh, no, it isn't. No, I'm just lying. I'm making excuses.
Oh, God, okay.
Did you windmill dig me? Is that what you're doing? Oh, God.
I have to make up for it in the game because I can't do it in real life. I'm better at just standing in front of the net and pushing people around.
It's funny you mention that. That's in the beer league. Sometimes I find myself mentally picturing that bud stick when I'm thinking of what I want to do.
That what?
Picturing the skill stick on the right hand side there.
Maybe that's where I'm going wrong.
And I'm triple decking. No, well, given that you're in the NZIHL and I'm farting around in the sticks, I think maybe you got the right idea.
I think I got lucky on that end. I just started watching the Mighty Ducks movies a little earlier.
Oh yeah, because what year did you catch it? I can't remember what year I first saw it.
Oh man, I don't know. It was a childhood favourite of mine. Probably a lot like most of the guys that play in New Zealand. And then from there on out, it was just all music. Started playing when I was 12, and yeah, it was about laughing. I don't know, good times.
Yes. And of the long list of hockey movies, what would you say your favourite is?
It's got to be the Mighty Ducks. You can't go past it.
Sticking with Mighty Ducks, not one of the new entries like Goon or.
I do like Goon. And then, you know, there's some classics in there, but can't go past Conway and the boys. There's too many just
Banksy.
Like, yeah, Sparesway. There's too many timeless classics in there.
Indeed. Hey, have you had a chance to see Miracle?
See Miracle.
Miracle, it's a Disney movie. I think it came out, I want to say 06. And Kurt Russell stars as Herb Brooks.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's a
good time.
That's a nice movie. I enjoy everything about it. And while I'm farting on about hockey movies and trying to avoid writing an apology, oh god, I see they're working on a Goon 2.
Oh, so no, I think in our team, not last year, but the year before, the phrase coined "gay porn hard" was actually a pretty prevalent saying in our locker room. So
still gets used today.
Yeah. I mean, interpret that how you will, but it got the boys fired up, I guess you'd say.
Well, you know, you guys, I guess, much like in Goon, you guys are playing married guys out there, so a lot of the other statements ring true.
No, I think Stefan Speck was a big fan of that.
I gotta say, I'm not a fan of your shot blocking.
Oh.
You, sir, are killing the NHL. I thought they wanted more goals.
Oh, mate, there's gear all over the ice. What happened there?
Focus hasn't been a big part of my game. I think for future videos, we're going to play the game, and then we're going to talk and post. We'll be more articulate, the games will be more structured, and I won't get burned, hopefully. Yeah, I'm going to say that. That was a beauty. 13 seconds for you to make me issue an apology. I kind of want to see what will happen. Oh. That was it. Thank you for sparing me the dubious honour. I think I might have to issue one on Facebook just to...
I did try. I actually pulled the goalie there for the last 13 seconds. I don't think it made a difference. So.
Just to follow... I think, no, I will apologise. I will apologise on Facebook. I'll follow the tradition. And I'll thank you for joining me. And I wish you good luck in Dunedin. We didn't talk much about the NZIHL, and for that people will just have to deal. But, yeah, thanks again.
Yeah, she's right. Good to be here.